So, news coming out of the Swallows camp. They've announced their new coach. They've acted quickly, they've acted swiftly, and they've acted steadily, right? That's how you would say. Yeah, so Dylan Kerr's come in. He's the new head coach. And I got to tell you something. I think this move makes sense. I really do think this move makes sense. And the reason why I say it makes sense is because when Baroka was in trouble, they called him, he did the job. Black Leopards, he did the similar job as well. It seems like with the Limpopo teams, he did that. And another thing about Dylan Kerr that I liked so much about him is that he seems like he's a very good man manager, or man coach that you would say. He knows how to deal with players. He knows how to get the best out of players to sort of perform to their optimum best. You look at even what he did at TTM. Them having, or Marumo Gallants right now, who have won that trophy as well. They've won a Nedbank Cup. So quickly bringing in that success, he's just capable of having to get to a place where the situation's not great and somehow turn it into a situation that is much better. And when you look at the quality of player that Swallows FC have versus what you would have said, with no disrespect to Baroka, or what would you have said was Black Leopards at the time, or Baroka at the time, or TTM at the time, there's a lot he can get out of this group. I think there's definitely a lot he can get out of this group, but this group as well must come to the party as well. They must come to the party. But I understand disappointment. The only thing I would say is I hope he does stay on for a longer period, because what has happened with Dylan Kerr maybe over his time in the PSL is that the duration that he stays at club is not as long as probably he would have liked. It's not as long as that even I would have liked. I would have liked for him to stay longer, build that thing with the club. And I think Swallows is a club that he can to potentially build something and then have it go on for years. So I think he's the right coach. I think he's a coach that can get the best out of this group. He can definitely get results. Hopefully this relationship sticks. But when I look at the appointment, I think the appointment makes sense.